Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, I will show you how to test your bots locally using Ngrok and then deploy it to the world 24/7 using Railway. To deploy your bot, there are two methods, which are local testing using Ngrok and testing using webhooks from Railway. So we go to the Ngrok website, which is www.ngrok.com. Then we click on it. Hold on, please. And then, depending if you're a first-time user or not, if you're a first-time user, it requires you to sign up. But I'm an existing user, so I just have to log in to have access to the dashboard. So for the dashboard, depending on the type of device you are using, so if you are on Mac OS, you follow this prompt, but if you are using maybe Windows, you can change it using this command here. So I already have it installed, so I'll be skipping the first two command. So I would only have to run the last command. So let's copy this and then go and paste it in my terminal for you to see. So before running, remember to change the port to the port you set when you are running the Ngrok. So in our case, the Ngrok port was set to port 8080, so which means anything from on this port 8080 will be forwarded to this HTTP site. So remember to change it to the port you set it. If you don't do that, it's not going to work. So this is the section of the code responsible for deployment of the bot. So when you run the command ts node telegram port.ts, so we expect a console. So after getting the console, it tells us the bot is running. So we can then go to the bot and then start the bot. So let's clear this and start it all over again. So by clicking on start, we should get a response from the bot. So that's how you deploy your bot locally using Ngrok. Now it's time to deploy our bot to the railway server, and I built a middleware that is going to be in charge of that. So the first thing is me creating a port and then a webhook. Then don't remember to add this middleware, and also pay attention to the way this webhook is constructed. So it must be exactly like this. If something is missing, it might not work. And then this, and then don't also forget to import express. So you need express, and also add this middleware too. Then lastly, regarding the railway static URL, you are going to be getting that from the railway site itself. So for now, it's going to be empty. So, and that's why it's empty here in our env file. So now let's go to the railway website itself and create it. So now let's go to the railway website, which is railway.com. So if you're a first time user, it expects you to create your account, like you signing up, and it might requires you to sign up with your GitHub. But as an existing user, so you just have to click on this deploy new project. So we expect that you've already pushed the project to GitHub. Then you click on the GitHub repository, and then you select the project which you want to pick. So in our case, it is the Solana volume bot we are trying to work on. So next, so it's going to try to deploy, but you have to change some things. So the first one is the variables. So you need to add your Telegram bot token, which you get from bot further. Then also you need to get your railway static URL. This and this is not really important. So the next one is to then you for you to get the static URL, then you come to the settings, then you go to the networking part, then you click on the generate domain. So when you click on it, you input the port. So let's use 8080 for instance, and then you no, sorry 8080, and then you click on the generate domain button. So after clicking on it, it gives you this. So you can then copy it and then go back to the variables and paste it. Then just like I said, you really don't need this guy here. Then for the Telegram bot token, so you can get it from the bots further in Telegram. So I'll be inputting this part too for you to know. Our bot has now been deployed successfully, so we can click on it and then try to see the logs, and this was what we console in the code. You can see it right here, so it tells us the bot is like already live, and this is the HTTP logs. So let's now go to the Telegram itself and test the functionality of the bot itself. So now we are back to the bot itself. So now let's clear this first and let's run the start and see. So yes, it's working. So it's trying to tell us to create a wallet, and let's see. So let's just use the create wallet to generate the pass wallet. So now we can now get access to the menu. So yes, our bot is now working fine. So let's go back to the this thing and see all the HTTP logs. So over here, so that's how to deploy your bots on Railway. And there you have it. You have successfully taken your bot from local testing to a live scalable environment on Railway. You now have a 24/7 bot ready to serve you and your users. If you want more deep dive tutorials on bot development, server deployment, and coding projects, make sure you subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss the next video. Thanks for watching and happy coding.